Beecher? Yeah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, and this is Beecher. Beecher is a Savannah cat. He was yelling at me as I was about to drive by, so I stopped. I took that as a you'd like to be the first one shown today. What are you doing? Grass is always greener on the other side to Beecher. He's already finished breakfast. Now it's dessert, aka grass. So he ate his whole morning diet. Misha just walked over to double check. Well, I think you got a leaf on that one. So goofy. Well, yeah, you're eating grass, silly. I think he sucked something up his nose. And then just spotted a squirrel. You're all over the place, sir. So we are just getting started. Beecher just finished breakfast. I helped feed this morning, so getting a little bit of a later start. So stinking cute. But I see a Miss Purrfection out, so let's make our way over here. See her walking right there. Purrfection is an Ocelot. Might get a glimpse of King Tut, another Savannah cat as well. See the lady on a mission today. Don't want to scare her. She's in the zone. What you doing, lady? Hi. Hi, beautiful. I don't have any snacks, I'm sorry. That was the, did you bring a treat? There's King Tut in the background. We'll go say hi to him as well. Thank you, Tanya, for the donation. We have seen Beecher, the Savannah cat, and Miss Purrfection, our only Ocelot. And we've got King Tut over here, looking beautiful in the morning sun. Hi, Tutters. Kind of that sweet spot where most of the cats are still awake and a little bit active, or at least visible, and then eventually they will all be in dens and tucked away sleeping. You can hear the last couple of feeding carts heading back up to food prep because everybody's had breakfast. That is a glare right there, sir. Hi. Stretches. Oh. Hi, mister. Hi. Everybody's very sneezy today. I'm very sneezy today, too. Something around here is blooming. It's creating an allergy for me. Oh. Everybody's very sneezy. Thank you, Dale, for the donation. Oh, you're sneezing too. Beecher and Tut. Are you both allergic to something in the air? Oh, man. I'm sorry to everybody who's complaining about your feed being blurry. Is everybody having that issue again? It stresses me out when I see those comments because I don't do anything different, but it's all cell signal, so. There is Purrfection again. One more sniff in case I brought something this time. Nope. All right, later. Later. Yeah, it started a couple of days ago. Just basically every time I'm outside, I start sneezing like crazy. And it's got to be some kind of something blooming. See if we could still catch Breezy. She might already be retired for the day. It's supposed to be a really nice day. It's in the 50s right now, but it's going to climb up to about 75 today, which will be awesome. I see a breezy tail. I see a breezy tail. You don't have to come over. I don't have anything. This is Breezy Bobcat. Look how pretty she is in her ferns. So pretty in your ferns. I haven't had any kind of residue on my car. That's why I'm like thinking it's just something weird and random popping up right now. It's not been rainy or wet, so I don't know. But I'm still gonna try to enjoy the weather even though I'm sneezy. This is Breezy Bobcat again. You look like a statue donation. You look like a statue in there. I know. You're right, Mary. I could give her mint, but not while filming. Not supposed to be handing stuff out to the cats while I'm also filming or photoing. So I'm glad she didn't come over because I hate disappointing Breezy. So cozy. You're so cozy. That's funny. I actually have a hilarious photo of Breezy sneezing. I posted it on Instagram probably a few months ago, but it still makes me laugh every time I see it. So this is kind of fun. You see this enclosure here right in front of me with that yellow empty sign on it, and there's another sign back there. This cage is fully under construction. We're completely updating and renovating it, and we have added a tunnel. That right there, that was Michael's big project, and now everybody's finishing it up. And what it's going to do is it's going to expand Sioux and Lakota into a whole new area. So they're going to have like quadruple the amount of cages that they had before. So that'll be really awesome. I think they're probably still separated for feeding time. Hi, Sioux. Can I come around the corner? Can I come around and say hi? So that'll be very exciting. They're gonna have a lot extra space. I knew she was gonna do that. Where are you going? I wanna show them how cute you are. She's just gonna keep walking to the opposite side of where I am. This is Sioux Bobcat. Hi. I know. Hi, Sioux. Guess I can zoom in on you from over there. Of course, she's gonna not look at us. Oh, there's that cute face. There's that cute face. Lots of grooming to be done. These two are ferocious. They make some of the most awesome sounds. If you guys didn't know that, bobcats have the most vocalizations, the most different, unique, and very scary noises that they can make. She is super cute. Her cage mate. Oh, there we go. I don't like to stay zoomed in while walking around because it makes me dizzy. I can't imagine how you guys feel. Hi, sir. This is Lakota. Hi, cute boy. So they do share a cage space. Yeah, but they are still separated from breakfast time. We do that so that they never have to feel like they need to compete for food or space or treats or toys. They're both very shy and elusive, that's for sure. But they're just so cute. So after the feeders are done, then when the cleaners come out and clean all of the food plates and water bowls like you see here, that's when they will put them back together. All right, we're going away. So this is the rest of that. You can see that we're completely redoing the roof, all the walkouts. So Sioux and Lakota are gonna have a big, big space to enjoy. There's Miss Lovey. Hi, Lovey. Hi, cute girl. This is Lovey Bobcat. Hi, sweetness. Hi, sweetness. Look at that rattlesnake tail. Isn't it amazing how different all the bobcats look? Every single one of them has just such a unique look to them. Where are you going? Thank you to everybody who's helping our newcomers understand what they're seeing here. Again, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We actually are a sanctuary built on bobcats. That's how we got started. You can learn all about how we got started and our evolution throughout the years on our website, bigcatrescue.org. Pretty lady. She's just so darn cute. All right, bye. We do rehab and release native Florida bobcats. We currently only have one in the rehab program. He's very broken at this point, but he's doing well. He's taking his meds. He's resting like we want him to. His name's Romeo. He is doing well. He'll get another checkup in about 5 weeks or so. All right, there she goes. Speaking of bobcats that built Big Cat, here's Miss Tiger Lily. I will. See how I can do this. Tiger Lily is our oldest resident. She's also one of the original fur farm rescues that helped start Big Cat Rescue. Hey, lady. I know. It is nap time. How come we never hear tigers roar? Well, honestly, that's a good thing. They roar when they're angry or anxious or upset or being territorial, and because we give them so much space and they don't have to compete for anything or want for anything, they don't do a whole lot of roaring. We really only have 2 to 3 that'll roar occasionally when food is involved. But for the most part, the whole goal is to let this be a sanctuary for our cats. So we try not to induce those kinds of territorial, aggressive situations. I know. See, it's nap time. I'm just not sure where I'm gonna nap. Am I gonna nap in my den, on my den, on my coolaroo? Well, we rescue cats for a variety of reasons. A lot of times, though, it is private ownership. People think that they want to have an ego boost or something and have one of these as a pet. But we also have cats that have been used in the pet breeding industry, hybrid industry, and then entertainment like circuses and things like that. All right, I'm gonna go so you can sleep. I can tell. Yep. Oh, my Zoom is not working. I'm sorry. There we go. Goodness. Goodness. Yep, Tiger Lily will be 25 in April. So it's passing back by Sioux and Lakota again. There's Running Bear. He's also one of our oldest bobcats, along with Breezy, who you saw. Hi, Bear Bear. This is Running Bear. He's in his early 20s as well. Hi, mister. You making all those crazy noises. Cute boy. Where are you gonna nap today? So anyone who's brand new to us, please feel free to go to our website. You'll learn our mission and everything that we do here. We are a true sanctuary. We are accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. So we don't buy them, breed them, sell them, trade them. We don't touch them or allow public contact. Again, a true sanctuary where we just want them to be able to live with dignity. That's our number one question here is, why don't you touch them? Isn't it hard to not touch them? No, it's not. If you've seen their teeth and nails, it's not hard. They can be very unpredictable and dangerous. And it's disrespectful. They would never allow you to touch them out in the wild, so trapping them in cages and houses, making them your entertainment is not what we believe in. So that's Running Bear in one of his little lockouts. The lockouts are like a feeding area where they have their water bowls, and then they have doors that we're able to close. So if we ever do need to catch them or transport them somewhere, we can do that easily. So that is Running Bear. we're gonna see our youngest resident. We've seen our oldest. Let's see our youngest. This is Flint. Hi, mister. Hi, cute boy. So Flint came in as a rehab bobcat. At a very young age. He's not even a year old yet. Getting closer though. Getting closer. I don't want that tail. I don't want that tail. Hi. But unfortunately, he had quite a bit of health issues and had been deemed unreleasable. So he did become a permanent resident here, in which he's now thriving. No, I don't have any treats for in there. I don't have any more breakfast. Sorry. Cute boy. Very cute boy. Yep, we have a lot of older cats here. I saw somebody write that yes, if you times a cat's age by 6, that's what they would be in human years. So we do get a lot of old age issues with a lot of the cats, especially a lot of the cats that were badly declawed at their previous owners. And so we hand out a lot of medications, AM and PM meds, to help keep them comfortable. Yeah. It's also why you'll see them live a bit longer at a place like this versus the wild, because in the wild they're not going to get a dental procedure or arthritis medication. But it's very expensive. Yes, you guys can be very expensive. That's why a lot of people that try to have these guys as pets, first of all, there's not a lot of vets that will actually work on wild animals like that, but also the expense of it all. Look at that tail. Oh, now we're gonna do our flop. Now we're doing our flop. Was that a meow? That was a very cute meow. That was very cute. Yes. You purring. You purring. Look at, he's all legs. You're all legs. It's a trap. You're gonna smack my camera, I can tell. I know your game. I know your game. Oh my. Where's your neighbor? Where is your neighbor? I saw you guys being totally wild earlier. You both climb the sides of the cages, stare at each other. Where's Smalls? Where's Small Girl? Where's your neighbor? Oh, you're right here. Are you watching that squirrel? I was like, I see the squirrel, I don't see the bobcat. That's because the bobcat's hiding from the squirrel. Yeah. You're in hunt mode. You're in hunt mode. Oh. This is Smalls bobcat. Oh. You can hear her making sweet little noises. She's been stalking a squirrel that's... Yeah. I know. All right. All right, we show everybody your tail because that's what you like showing. All right. Where are you going? Yeah, she's gotten a squirrel more than once. She's got a spice bag here. She probably got that spice bag yesterday, but it's still fun today. Yeah, doing a lot of talking. That's Gilligan hooing in the background. You're doing a lot of talking today, lady. You still purring? You still purring? Well, I can hear Gilligan, but I don't see him. Oh, now I see him. And there's Pharaoh. What are you talking about? Woo! Woo! That was very fun. That was very fun, and now you're in a good place. I'll come over there. Handsome man. All right, so Gilligan's probably where we're gonna end today. I just checked the time. Always rewatch these live feeds at dailybigcat.com. That was a lot of talking, sir. All tuckered out now. So this is Gilligan. He's our only Canada lynx. Made him very sleepy. He got very sleepy. So we actually got to see quite a few cats we don't always see. So we have Beecher and Purrfection and we got to see Sioux and Lakota and Breezy, Lovey and Tiger Lilly. Gilligan calls. So handsome. We also saw Flint and Running Bear and Smalls. This is his winter look. That is all fur. He'll thin out quite a bit when it gets to be summer here. He's got air-conditioned dens he can go into since he would be native to Canada and much cooler weather, but he adapts pretty well because he does not spend a ton of time in the AC. He likes to be out where he can see everything. Yeah, we did have a drive-by Pharaoh. Well, if he had come back over, I heard him start calling too while Gilligan was calling, but then he walked away. I was gonna show him too, but there's always tomorrow. I try to show different cats every single time I go live. We don't see the same ones every single day. I tend to do a lot of lives during the week if we do something special. Like yesterday was really fun. It was Nikita's 19th birthday party. We also handed out some Valentine's Day enrichment to the 3 Guatemala tigers. We have about 60 cats on 67 acres, so it's not possible for me to show every single one of them every day. But you can catch up at dailybigcat.com, find the Q&A with Brittany playlist. Because it's pretty much nap time for everybody today. So we will do some more tomorrow. Well, thanks again for all the donations, everybody who shared this, so that helps us reach new people, and everybody who was answering questions for me. And again, if you're new to us, you should definitely spend some time on our website, bigcatrescue.org, learn all about us. You can learn about every single cat there as well, all of their bio pages. Oh, and I need to say this, and I was going to ask, I'll email Deb and Luana too, but today is the very last day for our Valentine's Day sale. So if you want to save 10% off your whole order at bigcatrescue.biz, use the code WILDHEART20 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off. It's also the last day for our buy one, get one free beaded bracelets. So go support the cats today and do some shopping. That'd be awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow.